Let's go this way. Target down! Enemy in sight! Target down! Ah! Enemy contact! Targets in sight! Tango down! Target's in sight! Enemy down! Contact with enemy!
Killer drone ready for deployment.
Enemy in sight! Enemy contact!
Predator missile on standby.
Enemy contact! Headshot! Target's in sight! Enemy contact! Changing mag. Enemy down. Contact
Friendly
with enemy.
Predator missile inbound.
Out the herd!
Predator missile awaiting orders.
Enemy!
UAV online. Predator missile inbound.
Target's in sight. Tango down. Changing mag. Cover me. Enemy down! Target's in sight! Enemy in sight! Tango
Hunter
down!
killer drone on standby.
Target's in sight.
Friendly hunter killer drone deployed. UAV online.
Contact with enemy. Enemy in sight.
Predator missile on standby.
Contact with enemy. Enemy in sight. Enemy contact.
UAV recon standing by. Repeat, UAV recon standing by. Hunter killer drone ready for deployment.
Target's in sight. Reloading. Enemy in sight. Enemy in sight. Enemy down. Target's in sight. Out the herd. Enemy in sight.
Friendly Predator missile inbound. Hunter killer drone deployed.
Target's in sight. Contact with enemy.
Hunter killer drone on standby.
Enemy contact. Enemy in
Keep
sight.
on them. We're winning this friendly hunter killer drone deployed.
Enemy contact. Tango
Predator
down.
missile awaiting orders.
Contact with enemy. Target's in sight. Contact with enemy. Target's in sight.
Ready for deployment.
Enemy in sight.
Just another day. Good job.
Enemy contact. Enemy contact! Changing mag!
We've taken the lead.
Contact with enemy! Changing mag! Cover me! Enemy contact! Contact with enemy! Enemy in sight!
Hunter killer drone on standby.
Target's in sight! Contact with enemy! Tango down!
Predator missile on standby. Predator missile
Enemy in
inbound.
sight! Target's in sight! Enemy contact! Changing mag!
Friendly hunter killer drone
Changing
deployed.
mag! Cover me! Contact with enemy! Enemy contact! Enemy in sight!
Hunter killer drone. Predator missile awaiting orders.
Target's in sight! Enemy in sight! Enemy down! Contact with enemy! I've got shot! Target!
Friendly predator missile inbound. Hunter killer drone deployed.
I got shot! Target's in sight! Changing mag, cover me! Tango down! Contact with enemy! Enemy contact! Target down! Contact with enemy! Target's in sight!
Hunter killer drone on standby.
Enemy down! Enemy
Friendly hunter
contact!
killer drone deployed.
Target's in sight! Contact with enemy!
Objective almost
Target down!
Keep it up.
Target's in sight! I got shot! Enemy in sight! Tango down!
Predator missile on standby.
Contact with enemy! Down! Enemy contact! Target's in sight! contact! Target down!
Killer drone on standby.
Enemy in sight!
Killer drone deployed.
Tango down! Contact with enemy!
UAV online.
Tango down! Enemy contact! Enemy down! Enemy contact! Targets in sight!
Hunter killer drone ready for deployment.
Targets in sight! I got shot! Enemy down! Enemy in sight!
Friendly hunter killer drone deployed.
Enemy contact! Enemy in sight! Enemy down!
Predator missile awaiting orders.
Targets in sight! Tango down! Contact with enemy! Contact with enemy!
Friendly predator missile inbound. UAV online.
Targets in sight! Targets in sight! Target down!
Recon standing by. Repeat, UAV recon is standing by.
Enemy
Hunter
contact!
killer drone on standby.
Enemy in sight! Boom! Headshot!
Predator missile on standby.
Contact with enemy! Enemy down! Enemy in sight! Targets in sight! Targets in sight!
Predator missile inbound. UAV online.
Enemy down!
Hunter killer drone
Enemy in sight!
winning this one.
Target down! Enemy contact!
UAV recon ready for deployment.
Enemy in sight!
Hunter killer drone ready for deployment.
Enemy contact! I got shot!
Mission accomplished. Good work.
Targets in sight! Contact with enemy! with enemy. I got shot! Headshot! Enemy contact! Enemy in
Friendly
sight.
killer drone deployed.
Contact with enemy. Contact with enemy. Enemy down. I got shot.
Killer drone ready for deployment.
Enemy in sight.
Predator missile on standby.
Enemy contact.
Predator missile inbound. Killer drone deployed.
Boom! Headshot. Changing back. Enemy in sight. Contact with enemy. Target in sight. Tango down.
Killer drone on standby.
Contact with enemy.
Predator missile in quarters.
Target down.
Friendly Predator missile inbound.
Enemy contact. Enemy down. Enemy in sight. Contact with enemy. Headshot.
Predator missile on standby.
Enemy contact.
Friendly hunter killer drone deployed.
Enemy in sight.
Predator missile inbound.
Enemy contact. Contact with enemy. Target down. Target's in sight.
Killer drone ready for deployment.
Enemy.
UAV online.
Enemy in sight.
Killer drone deployed.
Target
Objective almost complete. Keep
enemy
it up.
contact. Target's in sight.